Hey, what's going on, guys? We're here today with my boy Chris Smalls. What's your occupation, man?
Former Amazon employee, now turned activist and organizer of TCOEW.
So we're definitely out here trying to empower the people, spread love, peace, and positivity, man. He's one of the organizers to the March on Washington protest going on right now. I appreciate you being on the show, man. So real quick, our viewers been wanting to know, for you guys who's been organizing the function, if you was to change one thing about the current system today, what would that one thing be? Hey, what's big, the Poppy Melfi gang? Welcome back to the channel. We're currently sitting on the metro going down to Washington, D.C. Today is August 28th. We have the March on Washington. We're going to check it out, show the black community some love, but also stop the police brutality. You guys stay tuned and keep watching and spread love and peace and positivity. So we're currently down in D.C. now, Metro Center. We're here on G Street, headed down towards the protest, really trying to show love and support for our community. I do believe the police brutality needs to stop, and we just need to embrace each other. Again, when you think about it, we're all placed on earth, not by choice, so we all do have to embrace each other, love each other for who we are, and learn how to cooperate. Let's go ahead and check out the protest and make some friends out there. Very interesting being out here, getting a chance to connect with these guys and really, understand why they'll want to change the police system. Definitely leave down in the comment section below, if you was to change one thing about the policing system, what would that be? And also, if you was to change something about your current president, what would it be? And who would you want to leave in office? So leave your comments and your feedback down in the comment section below. We'd love to read them and get back to you. So stay tuned. Let's go. We're here today with, what's your name?
My name is Tia.
I appreciate you being on the show, by the way. So we're currently down in Washington, D.C. at the March on Washington. But again, it's not a Black Lives Matter thing. It's not a, it's not a racial thing. We're just trying to make sure that we're all connected as a human race. You know what I mean? I appreciate you for taking time out of your day to be out here to support the movement. There's no violence. I haven't seen any violence all day I've been here. It's very peaceful. If you was to change one thing about your current system in America, what would that be?
Well, as a nurse practitioner, I would say one of the biggest things that we can do is change our healthcare system. And one of the biggest injustices that we are experiencing right now in one of the richest countries in the history of the world, and we still do not have universal healthcare, which is something that really impacts people at all income levels. So I would say that is really, for me, one of the biggest things of our agenda right now.
Well, of course, racial equality is important, man. Black Lives Matter. We've went through so much to get to this point, and we really want to be able to push through and make some things happen for the new world order, man. All right? Make some changes.
Honestly, a lot of it, I think, has to do not just with the system, but with our involvement with the system. So it's like, if we want to see change, we have to get out and actually vote. And I think that's a big problem with our generation, is that we don't actually believe in voting. And if you want to actually create change, you have to start from the lower levels, which I think is also a misconception. We think that if we vote for the president, that we're going to have all the change, but really, in fact, it's coming at the local levels and your state governments that actually make a difference. Yep. So I think it actually starts with us in becoming more educated on how to vote and how to get out there and vote and who to vote for and all of that. So that's really where I think the change should start.
Yep. The killing of black people. Yeah. That's the main thing. They kill us and we're unarmed.
Yeah.
Get Trump out.
Straight up.
Get him out.
Absolutely, I agree. I feel, we just deserve a fair chance. That's it. Make the playing board fair for all of us. That's it.
Also, secondly to you, if you was to change one thing about the current government, what would that one thing be? Very interesting topic.
Yeah, I would say in terms of our current government, I just really think that our elected officials need to better represent our constituents. And I think both sides can argue this. Obviously, I would like to see a huge turnaround in November at all levels of office. But I think more so just our elected officials really representing the people who put them there, especially people of color and minorities of their district.
What is one thing you would say to folks out there to say who just turned 18 or who didn't vote last election? What is one advice and tip you would give to them to try to empower the upcoming generations to come?
To the younger generation, you guys are the future. You guys are the light at the end of the tunnel. COVID-19 exposed a lot about this country. This moment in time in history, this unprecedented time. This time in history is so important to your lives, and not only your lives, your children's lives. And you want to grow up in a society that's better than the one that we're living in. So I advise you to come out and vote this election. This election is probably the most important election in all American history. This is a matter of life and death. So we want to get out there and vote and make change and put in office candidates that represent the working class and work and represent the black and brown and indigenous communities all over the nation.
Become educated. Take the time to learn about who you're voting for and who are the options for you. Because I think if you become educated on that, it makes it easier and a better choice for you to be able to choose someone.
Just one step at a time, every day just help someone. You see someone in need, help them. I was in the healthcare field 12 years, so it's nothing to see someone, hey, hold the door, pick a bag up for them. Anything, a little bit every day helps. If we all just help each other, this world will be a better place. We gotta love each other more.
I'm saying fuck y'all. We doing it because it's necessary, and we need to do this and come together as people of the community, because this is our community, not the 1%, not Jeff Bezos, not none of the billionaires across the nation. And I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I came here with my brothers and sisters from New York and New Jersey to represent with y'all, marching these streets every day. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I'm tired. I've been marching with Black Lives Matter all over the country for the last 5 months. With Angela Davis, with Danny Glover, Trent Willis, Arthur Lee, some of the original Black Panthers. I've been doing this for 5 months and my feet is tired. But guess what? What keeps my spirit going is the blood and spirit of my ancestors that did this before I was here. I cannot give up. They went through so much more worse than we did. There's no way in hell I can give up. And that being said, if Jeff Bezos and all these billionaires do not meet our demands as people, we gonna shut this shit down. And if we don't get it, 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 shut it down. Hold up, we don't get it. Shut it down. One more time, we don't get it. Shut it down. For Trump, we don't get it. Shut it down. Power to the people. Hello, yo, power to the people. Power to the people. Listen, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was standing up there, I had chills. Because I never thought I would be standing up there at the same place where Martin Luther King spoke. I only saw that on television. Just standing here with all of y'all, I feel so empowered. I feel so inspired. I feel like alive right now. And it's so inspiring to see so many people come together and fight together like fuck the system, fuck the oppression, fuck the inequality. There's power to the fucking people, man.
Today, the most important thing that I paid attention to was the vendors and how much money they really wanted to make and how they took care of home before anything else. And I just really want to just say 10 years from now, when my kids watch this, I love y'all. Daddy did it. We famous.
donation on Cash App, on Venmo. You can catch us drumming out here all the time.
What's your name, man?
My name is Kwaku Summary.
What's your name, bro?
Adrian.
Adrian.
Zion.
Zion. Appreciate you guys, man.